in me, mixed with this whiskey. Me, I'm so high, I bring the gods down with me. And how I feel's real, suffocating my slipstream. Shit's deep like kids' dreams, and those who can't hear should lip read. My style tip feeds, we breed MCs. MFTC, nothing's gonna cleanse me. Far from Zodiac, Earth apprehends me. Half alive, never dead, blood, I can't sleep. I'm nasty and dirty and I can't breathe, life suffocates me. Last seed, I gotta get peace and hold it high for my dead peeps. Fly a flag that represents me. The things I say ain't for bench B. Since way I MC, don't test me. Bless these socks, God, the devil done possess me. No comment, blood, no FT. And I want it so bad, I'll cry till next week.
We want it so bad, we might cry.
Money.
We want it so bad, we might cry.
Love.
We want it so bad, we might cry.
Peace.
We want it so bad, we might cry.
Scholars to follow the footsteps of the pharaohs. Put most crews in the shade like a sombrero. So prepare for this Philharmonic concerto. My cross branded, it makes more noise than the brass band inside of a library. So don't test me or these mans by the side of me. It's the Chesterfield farmer and the life that's holding it down from the itchy town and surrounding counties and back to the L-town. This wondrous thunderous sound that emerged from under the ground be causing mayhem. I'ma come to wipe out the pagan and shaman. With the deadly disciples on point like a sniper rifle that's taking its aim. With a force so hard that it's breaking this game. I'm staking my claim like a naked flame exposed to some methane. And my words are like a syringe in the brain when I'm speaking in vain. And I ain't afraid to say that you're fake cause a toupee. If you DJ, you don't play the shit that's made in the UK. We're starving artists that's carving rosters and off and slapping you whack rappers that's fucking having a laugh. I'm slanging my crime and I'm spitting bangers on plastic. The only word to describe my shit is flipping fantastic. I want recognition for this before I die, and I want it so bad I might even cry for my third eye.
Recognition.
We want it so bad, we might cry.
Money.
We want it so bad, we might cry.
Love.
We want it so bad, we might cry.
Peace.
We want it so bad, we might cry.
I'm feeling righteous, bogged out in high spirits, holding hands with the limit in its finest minute. I'm anti-playpen, fakers hear this statement. I'm here to take this shit back to the pavement. Who stacks the odds up high? I rap a bonfire, slap a liar up on higher ground, sire. Man, talking heads getting crushed here. Yeah, I'm arrogant, but this is warfare. We don't play fair, pied up, all filling. Here's some food for thought, sound boy killing. Fresh orchestrals take it to another level. Classic hip hop with the depth of some heavy metal. We're living all out, money's got to blow now. Fuck this bullshit start, I wanna make pounds. Earth rulers on their way to the top, yeah. Mac Bain's update on the next year. Where you gonna run, rapping on the internet? This is wordplay, I ain't finished yet. Task force Phi-Life, we hold our own here. And nothing's gonna stop us now with this near.
Recognition.
We want it so bad, we might cry.
Money.
We want it so bad, we might cry.
Love.
We want it so bad, we might cry.
Peace.
We want it so bad, we might cry.
Lyrical individual, formidable, not a stereotypical robot rapper. I'm more spiritual than ghosts that are invisible. Feeling like the hip hop like a baby still attached to the umbilical. For the mental to the physical, take this lyrical shit to the pinnacle. My brain's a rapping institution, natural like evolution. Life I'm a ghetto-white scientist just like a black Isaac Newton. Performing executions with my educational solutions. I paid my contributions in this underground. About to start a revolution, check my sound, it's hardcore. Pay these 4 prodigal sons our worth before we start war. For life and task force, track with double-edged mics like we was Darthmore. Lightsaber flavor rhyme sayers who shatter glass doors. Straight out of a crew called the chosen few. Fakes we be exposing you and only doing what a real MC's supposed to do. Light up the sky so bright that it still see it with your eyes closed. With rhyme flows that are dangerous like walking tightropes in blindfolds. Reciting divine flows while taking journeys to a higher plane where I reign with them McBain scorching with fire brains. The Kaiser souls are mafioso vocal type soldiers. Till we get money and respect, you know this war it won't be over.
Recognition.
We want it so bad, we might cry.
Money.
We want it so bad, we might cry.
Love.
We want it so bad, we might cry.
Peace.
We want it so bad, we might cry.
Who's this?
Task force.
Who's this?
Phi-Life Cypher.
Who's this?
Task force.
Who's this?
Phi-Life Cypher.
Who's this?
Task force.
Who's this?
Phi-Life Cypher.
This is Task Force for life, getting raw upon the mic. The four of us strike and we meditate with metaphors at night. We practice what we preach and even freestyle in our sleep on the streets. We bringing the heat for soldiers forever deep. We severing beats with the lead rhymes of the concrete from our tongue speak. We raw blood, vocal fire like force guts. We hammerhead like Thor does, turning your frame to sawdust. Penetrate the spit shield like 4 barrels on a sauna. Spit rhyme to the highest order, to fly like saucers, leaving your red eye like smoking a quarter while drinking some fire water. If you wanna hear some lyrics, a blast like dynamite. Check the side, Chester P, the farmer G on me like. See, I'm the mixed race who spits on the mixtape, call me mulatto. Faster than Atto, bold and paint pictures like I'm Picasso. Artistic war for rhyming enforcer when it's time to launch the brain cell bomb cell, smacking the heads of all the fraudsters. Millennium metaphor, new mic order, controlling the border. Bringing the science of life like that crew from Atlanta, Georgia. If you never seen or heard of Fed Life and the task force, you'd have to be deaf, dumb or blind and in a coma. From you was born, we spawned intergalactic rap jacks and leaving the brain tipsy. The righteous rastas linking up minds with the cosmic gypsies. For life cipher, if you fuck with this, we'll leave your brock up. And before you leave the scene, task force will grab your boss up. So you better hush up, practice your skills and get your head down. If you try to fuck with this, we'll paralyze you from the neck down.
That's just what I want to hear.
Poison motion, see me like the modern Trojan. Eyes broken, talking like a ghetto spokesman. Verbal tear gas, breaking down your Lego science. Last hopeful, stepping like a rebel giant. Mr. Underdog, stranded on the devil's wavelength. Drunk pilot, crash land your whole engagement. Ultraviolet aura, flashing for the ancients. Dr. Hackenbush, life's killing all my patients. Rock the Slassinger's lifeblood, I'm into racket. Hit the world with my jive, sparing none the graphics. Thrive on dim lit back streets and drug habits. Shasty minded, carrying the world's baggage. Mutant hybrid, I'm half man and half rodent. Self-destructive, I still wonder why I was chosen. No instructions, my whole life's been a freestyle. Open surgery, Operation Green Mile. Complex circuitry, drowning on the cheap wines. I kill my body with the fluids of a deep mind. Spill me spirits on crushed ice with no mixer. Turn these minutes to years, I'll pull a full twister. Mr. Troglodyte, center of your Chinese whispers. Let me occupy your thoughts with some timeless wisdom. Sticks and stones might break my bones, but those in glass houses shouldn't throw stones.
For life, cypher, farmer jars in the Chester P. It's time for me to spit and I leave the people impressed with me. Collaborating to blast jaws, kicking shit with the task force and spitting it quicker than any Ross horse. I'm getting darker, Chester pass me a marker. An attack for the task force and for life down to the soccer. These lyrical rap wrestlers, they're steadily making a mess of ya. The sickest of spirits inside the lyrics have started possessing ya. We're verbally glorious in the battle scene, we're victorious. We exterminating the people that tried to fuck with the 4 of us. Ripping the mic piranha style, harming commas with farmer jars in Chester. And making more noise than petrol protesters. Cause we're the vocal investors of excellence. This eradicating the pestilence to the traumatized with titanical testaments. We damage your district with the strictest of lyrical discipline. If you spit the shit in the dirty south, we're leaving it glistening. The godly respondent with more flavor than fondants. And I'm spitting as high as Einstein's cosmological constants. We're leaving your brains frazzled and brushing rappers like Razzle. With the most marvelous magic, we leave the devil bedazzled. We also enforcing us, causing violent time with distortion. So proceed with caution before you're forced into abortion. We twist you up like a torsion and wear you down to the insoles. And make you look a stain with the first pair of
I'm the fucking godfather. All Capone that charged up, sitting down, counting my tracks in a gold hat. Farm's a godfather rapper, balaclavaed up, strutting my stuff, knocking them back with no sign of puff. It takes Snapper and 4 rappers to bust your bumper. Fuck a punchline, I rumble through the undergrowth. You needing signposts pointing out the way home. I'm getting sick of all you idiots and egos. And those who copycats better have a place to hide. You shouldn't follow people, man, just be inspired. And that's the way I feel, fuck it, what's keep it real. Perception's determined by a record deal. And you can criticize purely cause we're making tracks. I'm out the bedroom blood and straight onto wax. The 4 horsemen riding on a thunderstorm. Pen grip tight, dark night on a unicorn. You're face to face with a real dilemma here. Something spontaneous that sucks up the atmosphere. So backstabbers grab a piece of the air, cause we just don't care.
Wait and see who comes out of this whole mess alive, so don't you be too confident with us, Big Mouth. What do you got there, huh?
Even more holy than a disciple that's dressed in white. Even testing mics, we explode like a nuclear testing site. Blessing mics, 2 more missiles than the USS strike. Keep it tight, rock to the max like a pair of Air Knights. When we recite, we'll be locking down mics like a chain gang. See through a fake man, like lenses in a pair of Ray-Bans. I'm talking about keep it real, they don't know what they talking about. Walking about with their snake-tight forked tongues in their mouth. But we're speaking out with the type of metaphors rappers ain't ready for. Affecting them on the mic like Superman falling in kryptonite. Grip the mic with Herculean strength and fight like Spartacus. Hip-hop gladiators, Marvin Hagler type, marvelous. Members of the elite, representatives of the streets, spinning rhymes unique. Sticking in your mind when it's time to sleep. So hot, when we rock the spot, they call us the holders of heat. Could we move more on the sun without burning the soles of our feet? We rap with no sleep for 52 weeks and still peak. Respect us like the Bible when we speak because we're real deep. Smash concrete and turn solid matter to molecules. Capture imagination like reading some ancient chronicles. Historical, metaphorical, philosophical, phenomenal, topical rappers spreading knowledge like holy oracles. My godfathers, revolutionists like Che Guevara. No tattoos on our flesh, we carry miles of stigmata. We rip harder, getting dark like a hungry shark in your harbor. We scorch like molten lava for soldiers bringing the drama. When we spit a verse, we know you feel it right, and plus the speed be right, cause surpass a meteorite. Traveling 100 times the speed of light. There's many watching us and clocking us, but none be stopping us. So hot we blow the mercury out the tops of your thermometers.
Who's them guys? Shooting stars at the galaxy. Don't step to us, we could disfigure your whole anatomy. To battle me, that's like chewing on some barbed wire. Best protect your neck in the realms of a vampire. You'll get pierced by the spirits of a scoundrel. Sew your eyelids together, then I'll leave you on a mountain. I'm banking on your losses like a dodgy accountant. That's why I'm howling behind the walls of my council housing. Overcrowding is the curse of a nightbreed. Shadow walker hype, only death walks beside me. I ride into town on a pitch black nightmare. Chewing hydroponics versus rocketing from light years. Bravo Alpha Data is my status on planet Earth. Wind, rain and fire is empowered in my standard verse. My first priority is natural expression. I punish innocence like the lethal injection.
I'm wrapping this up like a mad Egyptian embalmer. For life, Chester and Farmer can't hold back from the drama. The awesome quartet that can force you into a vortex. And we fight hard for the cause just like Palestinian war vets. Flipping the war set. When the Phillies they're on board, the force of my rhymes can cause all cracks in the concord. I cause order and bring pain more than extremists in Sinn Féin. So rough up a calluses in your skin grain. Harder than superficial scars. It's me and my spars supporting hip-hop like the strongest of padded bras. I spit a single line of my rhymes and verbally harness ya. For life, Chester and Farmer combined like a brand new harvester. We're ready to tarnish you faster than acid rainstorms. And spit meticulous magic and magically leave your brain torn. My creed's savage and we never run speed garage. We cause strains to the frame like a crane or a train carriage. An insane marriage between us and lyrical fitness. With magical rhymes that could bring the decline of spiritual sickness. This London Luton connection just like the Christ resurrection. This miracle in the making be breaking all your conceptions.
Who needs a crew blood? When you spit you need backup. Scratch Perry Mason built the brakes then spat out. Stonehenge pillars in the shape of a crack house. Ice down rappers get afraid when the lights out. Searching for the switch, feeling with their fingertips. Fuck a losing battle, I don't know what competition is. The never-ending sagas, undeveloped, uncharted land. And what I wouldn't do for a couple grand. We bring the best of beef and tease the brain to feel the pain. And shame and sorrow follow, swoop down, swallow style. Just call me Bogsy Malone, plus the petrol. K-Cole covered up, waiting for the dust to settle. Jekyll rappers face to face, the Mac Bain shuffle. Put you underneath, take you down a couple levels. That's the bamboo, straight up you know the deal. I've got a mind of my own, so what the fuck's real?
Our life is the expression of our inner potentialities. We project ourselves to the extent we know of our inner status. And there is much more to life than that which we are already living.
And on that note, let's get back to the program.
Little Miss Waterworks, queen of the world. She cried to get diamonds and pearls, yeah. If you've seen Casino, beer Sharon in mine. Snake Yeti Supremo is the tale I rhyme. She had the dazzling eyes, you've all seen the kind. burst every time she cried. Her eyes, they're like spider webs catching a fly. Seductive stare, poison ivy on your mind. Going blind for the look of love, eyes full of tears. Corrupted heart, Missy cried and had it all there. Mrs. Waterworks, queen of the world. She cried and drowned my soul in a hell, yeah. First glance I was hooked, every tear dropped on my conscience. Missy cried and the world felt a mind snap. Deadly species, physically a Venus flytrap. Who could count all the tears that I had to catch?
How could you fall in love with this bitch? How could you fall in love with this bitch?
This little Miss Waterworks was a perfect schemer. The prettiest face to walk with the graces of a ballerina. A smart thing to strum in your heartstrings for all of the things she needs. This type of girl's incompatible with the stingy breed. She likes to send of a gent that pays for the perks and rent. She likes to pretend the funds inside of a purse are spent. And she's forever shedding tears. She plays like she's silly to Philly, but she's got a mind like a bed of spears. She's one of them girls that knows she's nice, so she's cold as ice. She's buying things on your card and don't even know the price. If she's clocking money, she's on it. The situation be chronic. More money mad than Rodney P and Bionic, and it's periodic. But it's nothing to do with menstrual pain. Her flipping tantrums are more annoying than dental pain. And I can't afford for the two of us to survive, so it's high time that I'm sending this girl a P45.
How could you fall in love with this bitch? How could you fall in love with this bitch?
Yo, little Miss Waterworks, queen of the world. She cries to get diamonds and pearls though. She's a mom to be, born in the oven at 13. Crying for the things that she sees in her dreams. Wrapped in a duvet with running makeup streaming down her cheekbones after 7 years dreaming. Woke up, wiped her face to conceal it. And you can bet Miss Waterworks got hard feelings. She struggles on her own with a little one and parties on a Friday night looking for millions. Taking men home who's dazzled by her good looks and keep their numbers in a little red phone book. She purrs like a cat when she needs her back scratched, then cried like a dog when she's got no cash. It weren't her fault, she grew up spoiled and pulled tantrums. Queen of the tears plays the Waterwork anthem.
How could you fall in love with this bitch? How could you fall in love with this bitch?
Cold hard and snake eyes, she walks the streets with fake pride. A demon temperance covering her red eyes with contact lenses. The black widow type moving, sheep clothing, who be roaming around many man's hearts, but it seems to be the key to the most she's holding. But her mind when she strikes, especially if you don't know what her mind is like. Cause you blind your sight, the player like Robin did Dynamite. The type who likes to see men fight and stake their claim to her amazing fame. She plays a game while burning them all just like a naked flame. Entrapped like slaves in chains by a wicked female snake to slimy. With the face of a beautiful rose, but the inside's a poison ivy. Greed is the fuel material, lust and vanity. She loves money more than her family, and she always uses that Waterworks sanity, leaving a trail of tears and tragedy in the name of living lavishly. With a tearjerker strategy, she's hoping to get rich rapidly. If caught red-handed, she calls for tears to smudge the face and just turns on the Waterworks and cries until she floods the place.
Shorty was a shiesty hoe. So bad we might cry. We want it so bad we might cry. We want it so bad. so bad we might cry. We want it so bad we might cry. We want it so bad we might cry. We want it so bad we might cry. So bad we might cry. We want it so bad we might cry. We want it so bad we might cry. We want it so bad we might cry. So bad we might cry. We want it so bad we might cry. We want it so bad we might cry. We want it so bad we might cry.
Who's this? Who's this?
Phi-Life Cypher.
Who's this? Who's this?
Phi-Life Cypher.
Who's this? Who's this?
Phi-Life Cypher.
Who's this?
mess alive, so don't you be too confident with us, big mouth. What do you got there, huh?
Our life is the expression of our inner potentialities. We project ourselves to the extent we know of our inner status. And there is much more to life than that which we are already living.
love with this bitch? How could you fall in love with this bitch? How could you fall in love with this bitch? How could you fall in love with this bitch? How could you fall in love with this bitch? How could you fall in love with this bitch? Shorty was a shiesty hoe.